Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you who are new here, hi, I'm Amy and this is Thrift Adventure. I'm a full-time reseller primarily on the Poshmark app, but I do dabble on other online platforms and I sell locally. Today I have a huge thrift haul for you. This is a cumulative haul from over the weekend. I went thrifting on Thursday, then I went to some yard sales on Saturday, and then I went thrifting again on Sunday. So there is a lot of great stuff. So get your tea or your drink or wine and settle in, because this is going to be a longer video. I have some pretty exciting and unique things to share with you today. So the first item I'll share to get it out of the way, it is this flatware set by Lauffer, L-A-U-F-F-E-R. I'll pull it out and show. It's kind of a mid-century, like a modern style flatware or Scandinavian. And this is made in Norway and also Japan. It seems that the ones marked Norway, I think, are older and they're more desirable. So I did pay up for this. I paid $140 for this set. It has 12 place settings, plus it has some of the serving pieces. Now, when I bought this, I thought it was better than it is. I still will definitely make a profit, hopefully at least triple my money, but I saw another large set sell for $800 that was this brand, and I thought it was the same pattern. Turns out it is not the most desirable pattern like that one was, but it still is great. So I'm hoping to, get to in the $500 to $600 range for this. I'm thinking that I am going to list it as a full set of 12, but I'm not sure. I'm going to do a little bit more research. I was pretty excited about this, but also a little hesitant because it was $140, which is quite pricey for a thrift find. But if you've watched my Ship With Me videos, sometimes paying up for items can pay off. So fingers crossed. Oh, I meant to mention that 5-6 years ago, I got some iced teaspoons that were in that brand, but they were in the more desirable Magnum pattern. And I sold those teaspoons, like iced teaspoons, tall, long ones, for a set of 6. I sold them for $450. So flatware can definitely be something to keep your eyes out for, but if you're not an expert, you do want to do your research before paying up, because it really depends on the pattern and details of the flatware. Okay, I got that at a charity thrift store. And then this next item is what they call an oilskin riding coat or duster. Now, I have sold these in the past and they do pretty well for me. I already have the plastic over this because I lint rolled it for, I don't know, 20 or 30 minutes, and I don't want more lint to get on it. I did already list it, and I listed it for $129. I paid $20 for it. This is by Drizzabone of Australia. Let's see if I can get that label. So this did seem to be a desirable brand, but when I purchased them in the past, I did not purchase them based on brand, just on styling. So I use keywords like, well, all of them: ranch, rancher, western, cowboy, equestrian. I put Yellowstone in there. It's 100% cotton, and it's oiled to keep it waterproof. It's really a thick, like, cotton canvas. So if you can find those for a good price, I would definitely pick them up. They're not going to be a super fast seller, but inevitably someone will come along and want to pick that up for function or to wear as like a fashion piece, because it's a super long length, very cool look to it. Okay, what do we want to go to next? Let's go to, so my friend and I stopped at the St. Vincent de Paul in our town, and I don't stop there very often because they don't have very much inventory turnover, but she was like, I always find good stuff here, let's go. Turns out they are going out of business, so everything was 50% off. So we got some pretty great stuff. The first item is this fun pair of 1950s or 1960s lucite wedge heels. Now these do have some wear to them, but they were only 50 cents because shoes were $1 and then they were 50% off. Or most shoes. Boots were more expensive. So I got this pair of Lucky Brand booties. I just got these for myself and they were $4, 50% off. So I only paid $2 for those. And I hope you don't mind. I'm just taking things out of the bag as I go, just to save time on filming. So this is a really fun piece. I don't know if you're gonna get the full vibe of it, but it is a long trench coat, probably from the 60s, and it has a hood. It also has this really great detailing and tailoring on the back. It is really cute on. Maybe I should just put it on for you guys. So I picked it up and I wasn't sure if I was going to get it, and then I tried it on in the store, and literally 3 people were like, you have to buy that. So it's a little snug on me, but you see how tailored it is? Very cute. And I love these lapels, and then it has the hood and this detailing. So the coats were $8 with 50% off. So I paid $4 for that. And then this is pretty funny. I would not have purchased this probably, yeah, if it was $8, I wouldn't have gotten it. But this is another maxi length coat, and this is full down, and it's super thick, probably from maybe the 70s or 80s. I'm not sure. It's pretty funny. It is not flattering at all. It looks like you're wearing a sleeping bag, but if someone is living in a really cold climate or likes that kind of look, I think that I'll be able to get a decent price for it. So I went ahead and picked it up for $4, and because, you know, we are heading into winter. And then this, I'm not sure about this. This is kind of a, not a risk really, it was kind of an experiment. So this is vintage Japanese vase, and I think they call this rose medallion. It's hand painted. It was $4.99, but I saw some really crazy high comps depending on the age of these, and this looked like an older piece, so I decided to take a risk and do that. $4.99. Oh, dang it. Well, that's not good. Just got a chip in it. Well, hopefully I can get my $4.99 back. We'll see. Somehow it got stuck in the bottom of that bag and it got chipped. Dang it, dang it. Okay, and then on Sunday, I hit up a couple thrift stores and I picked up this pair of boots. As you can see, they are new with tags. They are by Twisted X, and they were $7.95. I saw some really great comps on these, so I'm hoping to get 50 or 60 for those. I think that is a great price. I also picked up these little booties, and these are, they don't have the tags, but they look brand new. I would say they were never worn. They were $6.95, and they're by Kelsey Dagger, and her stuff is pretty expensive new. So I thought I'd take a risk. I'm sure that I can easy get 30 to 50 for these. Just depends on how quickly I want to sell them. Okay, so I went on Sunday, I went to a charity thrift store that's really organized and super nice. Then I went to another, it's not exactly a store, it's just like a warehouse that's only open on Sundays, and their prices are usually very affordable. I got some really great stuff there. And then I also went to the Goodwill. So these are another really great find. These are vintage Doc Martens, and they call them cappers, and they were only $5. I see comps, I think as high as $200 for these, but these are a little scuffed up, which I think makes them look cooler. but I'm not really sure how that will affect the value. So I hope to get at least 100 for these. I thought these were a really great find. They are a men's size 6. So I think that translates to a women's 7.5 or 8. So I think that is a good size. Okay, so it's kind of going to be scattered because I guess I have everything in different boxes. Not even sure what this is. On Saturday, I hit up a fundraiser sale and some yard sales. These pieces are from one of the estate sales that I hit up. Just got this cute little ceramic owl. I thought he had a real mid-century look. I only paid $1 for him. Hope to get in the $40 range. And then this is kind of unusual for me to pick up, but I just really liked the styling on it and the price was affordable. I think they call this a crumber. I'm not sure, but it is for cleaning the crumbs off the table in between courses. So it's very fancy. It was only $5, but like I said, I just really liked this ornate detail, maybe Art Nouveau style to it, and it was only $5. So I'll hope to get maybe 50 or 60 for that. If you guys haven't watched, if you're new to my channel and you haven't watched my Ship With Me videos, I am more of what they call a long tail seller. So I am okay waiting a longer amount of time to get a higher dollar price rather than being a, you know, quick turn and burn seller. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm ready to move things out and, you know, I'll take a lower price quicker, but in general, I like to wait for top dollar. Okay, so this was at a fundraiser yard sale, and this is another brand to keep your eyes out for that the thrift stores may not know, and it is Ellington, E-L-L-I-N-G-T-O-N. Their pieces are made from very nice leather. The retail price is pretty high and it holds the resale value pretty well. So in the past, I've gotten between $45 and $85 for Ellington bags. So I'll probably condition this up to make it look better. And this was $3. I also got this vintage Dooney & Bourke for $3. I used to pick these up all the time and pay $15 or $20 for them, but they just don't sell quite as well as they used to. But for $3, this one was in really nice condition. So I think I'll have to look up this style, but I think I still should be able to get $40 or $50 for it. And that's the all-weather leather by Dooney & Bourke, and those wear like iron. So people will have them forever and ever. I picked up this cute kind of boho. Let's see, can you see that? Yeah, it has butterflies, taxidermy butterflies and dried flowers in it. It was only $2. I'm not sure how much I'll get for this. One of the butterflies is kind of losing its wings, but hopefully $25, $30. Let's see, I'm afraid my pile on this side is gonna get too big. Okay, I did get a whole bunch of jewelry, but let's do the belts first. So they had the belts. I don't think I'm gonna go through all of these, but they had the belts on hangers, and they probably had 20 or 30 belts, but one hanger in particular had the best belt. So I just grabbed the whole hanger with all the belts on it. They were 50 cents each. Some are leather, some are not. There was one or two that weren't in good condition, but I mean, 50 cents each. And you guys who watch my Ship With Me videos know that I sell belts like crazy. So of course I was going to get that. Here's one more. It's just a suede kind of wrap belt, and it has fringe on the bottom. I thought that was a cool little piece. I also picked this up. I kind of think that it is real silver, but I'm not certain yet. And it was only $2. It's inscribed 1887 down here. And I think this is for placing, it's like a wine bottle coaster. But either way, for $2, I thought I could make money on it, even if it wasn't real silver. And I got these cool pieces. Oh, I didn't see, I think that'll come off. It looks like that one has some paint on it. But these are just kind of vintage bookends, and they were $2 for the pair. I'll hope to get 40 to 60 for those. I might have to pause and clean up. It looks like some jewelry ended up in the bottom of my box there. These are just kind of, yeah, mismatched things. Okay, I think I'll go to the jewelry for a little bit. I love selling jewelry. One of the reasons is that it doesn't take up very much space. It is very easy for me to photograph and list because you don't have to do as many measurements or photos. So I don't know if I'm going to go through every single piece of this because there is a lot, but here is an Aurora Borealis crystal rhinestone bracelet. That was $3. Most of these items were $3 and under. Some of the ones that were matching sets, like this one is a necklace and matching earrings, those were $5. I don't do super well with rhinestone jewelry. It takes a little while to sell, but I have a feeling that it will come back in popularity, and so I want to buy it while it is cheap. This was just $3. This one is marked, this is Florenza, which is a good brand. Let's see, what else do I have? Another Aurora Borealis crystal bracelet. So for all of those, you know, I'll probably get in the $20 to $40 range. I thought this was a really fun set, and this could be Bakelite, but I haven't tested it yet. It's a carved bangle and then also a matching carved ring. That was $5. So like I said, the sets were $5. This is also a really cool piece, and I think this is quite old, maybe from the 40s or before. Just kind of pearl detail, brass, really unique piece. That was $3. I'll show you a couple. I got some really spectacular brooches. I'll show you a couple of the brooches, and these were $3 each. I think that these are unmarked designer pieces. I'm going to need to do some more research. And again, brooches don't sell super quickly or for high dollar amounts for me. But when there are these really spectacular, nice quality pieces, I just feel like I, want to pick them up for when they do make a comeback or when they're not as readily available, because then the prices will go up. And they really don't take up much space. I don't know if you guys do that, but I kind of speculate, I guess as they call it, on items in hopes that in the future the prices will go up. Okay, this is another really great piece. I got this at an estate sale actually, and I believe that it is real jade, and it is just a double strand. It does have this really pretty sterling silver clasp on it, and it is hand knotted, so it means that there are knots in between each bead, and typically that can mean that it is a higher quality piece. I paid $10 for this, so I paid up a little bit, but I'm hoping to get in the $100 range for that. So I also got some clear rhinestones, some fun beaded kind of bohemian earrings. This is a blue crystal Aurora Borealis necklace. So all in all, I got some really great pieces, and there should be quite a bit of profit for those. I think I'm going to pause here while I clean this up, and then I'll go to the next item. Okay, future Amy here. I forgot to mention that I will work really hard to get all of these items listed in my Poshmark closet. If you see something that you like, but you don't see it listed in my closet, feel free to comment down below and I can get it listed for you. Also, if you enjoy these types of videos, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. That way you'll be notified when I upload new videos. Okay, now on to more of the goodies that I found. Okay, I also got a couple of pieces of jewelry at one of the thrift stores that I went to. As you can tell, I love picking up jewelry. I got this, I believe that this is malachite and lapis beaded necklace, and it was only $1.25. You can't beat that for a genuine stone necklace. I'll have to do more research on that, but I think I'll probably get in the $30 to $40 range. Then I got this pair of sterling silver, kind of modernist looking earrings. They're marked sterling Mexico and they were $2. And then I got these green turquoise dangle earrings. These are also sterling silver and were $2. And usually for sterling silver earrings, you know, I get in the $20 to $40 range, just depending on what they are. Okay, and I also stopped at, let's see, no, this was also at that thrift store. So I got these Nikes. They had some like new condition shoes, and these were $6.95 and they're my size. So they're a little bright for me, but I'm going to try them on. And if I don't like them, then I will resell them. These ones I have had before in a different color, and they are like practically brand new. These were $6.95 again, so I'm definitely keeping those. These I wasn't quite sure about. They are Ariat, and there's a certain name for these shoes. I looked it up and I can't remember. The main reason that I got these was because of this pattern. It seemed like this pattern was more desirable. These were $7. They're in nice condition, so I think I'll be able to get around $40 for those. And this was another great find. This is a semi-vintage leather bomber jacket, and I looked it up, and this brand has really great comps from like $80 to over $200. This one, the ones that were over $200 were more vintage than this. But check this out, the Goodwill only priced it at $4.99. Typically, my Goodwill prices their leather jackets starting at a minimum of $14.99 and often up to $29.99. So that one I just grabbed. When I saw that it was $5, I just got it, and I looked it up later, and that was a really pleasant surprise. So let's see, I'm gonna try and go through the stuff that I got at Goodwill. These I'm kind of on the fence about. I may take these back for a credit. I just really liked the look of them, a very nice quality. These are by Old West, and I mean, look, barely worn, excellent condition. But they were $14.99. So I'm not sure. There was some decent for sale comps, but not very many sold comps. And also the sizing seems a little bit strange. They were marked size 8, but I'm usually a size 8 or 8.5, and these were quite snug on me, so they fit more like a 7.5. So it's always hard when things aren't true to size or harder to sell. Then I got these Danskos, and they have a little bit of distressing to the toe, but if you look at the bottom, they're like brand new, and the Goodwill only had them priced at $6.99. I'm thinking they might have had some new people working and pricing, because usually Danskos at my Goodwill are at least $12.99. This was a nice little find. This is a vintage Carhartt pullover, and I think did they call this seersucker? Is that right? I'm not sure. But I thought this was pretty cool, and this had some pretty great comps. Up to $100. It was $10, but you know, if I could get in the $60 range for that, that would be great. And I have done really well with Carhartt in the past. Oh, this was another really great find. And I do need to double check my memory on these to make sure that they are real, but I got 2 pairs of Rothy's, 1 black pair and 1 navy blue pair. They're made in China, and I'm pretty sure the authentic ones are marked made in China and the fake ones are marked made in USA. Only $4.99 a piece, which is a great price. Rothy's aren't selling quite as high as they used to, or I'm not an expert on that, but still for $4.99 a piece, I can definitely make money. Okay, what else do we got here? Oh, so one of the warehouse thrift store was also, everyone was having sales, was also having a sale, and all of their clothing was half price. And this had been there a while, so it was marked down to 50 cents, and then it was half of that. So I probably wouldn't have picked this up unless it was that cheap. It is a long denim jumper with embroidery on it. It's kind of a, you know, like 4th of July theme. I'm gonna put teacher. I'm probably gonna put like modest. But I've had good luck with these kind of grandma-ish looking, oh, grandma core, definitely I will put on there. And this is a vintage Hobo brand handbag. I do well with Hobo, vintage, new, whatever. The leather quality is just super nice and they last a long time. This was only $2.50. It was not half price, but for $2.50 I couldn't beat that. Oh, I got another belt. I really liked this kind of bamboo style buckle, kind of reminds me of Gucci. This is white leather and it's a size 2X. So it had a lot going for it. It is new with tags, but it was marked down. I don't know if I'm gonna leave the tag on there or not. Sometimes it's not better for me to have the tags on there. Holy moly, I didn't realize I got this much stuff. So this, like I said, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday I went thrifting, but there was a lot of good stuff. Okay, so this was from the fundraiser yard sale. It is a Ralph Lauren cashmere cable knit sweater. It was $3. It's my size. I might keep this. Very cute, very cozy. And this was from the fundraiser sale also. This is a Marmot puffer jacket. This is also my size, and I tried it on. And the way that they put the quilting is very flattering, so I'm probably gonna keep that too. It was $6. Let's see, there's a couple other things here that I brought from home that I decided not to keep. Oh, this was a good find. This is a Lululemon jacket. Isn't that cute with the stripes? And then it has this fun gathering look to it. This was at the St. Vincent, so it was half off of $5, so it was $2.50. And I got to the coat rack and there was a lady kind of looking at it, and then she put it back and I was like, okay, don't grab it right away. And then she kind of grabbed for it again and then she put it back. I don't think she realized that it was Lululemon, but I could see this thing reflecting the light. So I think this is a more uncommon piece, so we'll hope to get in the $50 range for that. Lululemon is kind of hit or miss for me. Let's see, I did get another Lulu piece, but I think I already listed it and put it away. But it was just a gray and black pullover, kind of like a running shirt. And that they charged me $1.50 for that. Then I got this cool brand skirt. So it's a skirt with little like bike shorts underneath. I tried this on and it is so comfortable and stretchy. This was only $1 at the St. Vincent, but I didn't think I would actually wear that, so I decided that I will sell it. I got this as kind of a gag for my husband because he goes on a steelhead trip for a week to 2 weeks every fall, and him and his buddy are just tell jokes and stuff all the time, so I thought it might be funny if he came out wearing this, but he didn't want to. So it's like a men's long underwear kind of onesie, and it's by J. Peterman. Super soft, feels like organic cotton. This, I think she only charged me $2 for this, so I'm sure especially with Halloween coming up, I bet if I list that, I'll sell it well. Well, that is it. What do you guys think about my finds? Would you guys have paid the $140 for that flatware set? At first, I was super jazzed about it, but now I'm not quite sure, you know, because who knows how long it'll take to sell. I'm going to list it on as many platforms as possible and really hope that I can sell it quickly. But I did not see any other sets that were 12 place settings. So I kind of think that will make it better because it's harder to find. I did ask in the reseller group and they said they would split it up into individual place settings and sell it like that. So if it doesn't sell as a full set very quickly, I might do that and I might be able to get more money, but I don't really want to wait for individual place settings to sell. I'd rather just sell the whole set. So I will let you know. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys like this type of video. Typically I, mix some thrift with me in with my thrift hauls, but I just didn't have time to do that, or I didn't really feel like doing it. I so enjoy thrifting, and sometimes when I film, it's distracting. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, if you could give it a thumbs up and comment down below, all those things really help me out. All right, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week.